Right guys, so this is going to be episode number 2 in our Fired Up series. Now this one has nothing to do with trading, it's just something a bit different, so I can give myself a rest from trading more than anything. So the aim of this is just to get fired as quickly as we can in this career mode. So what we've done is we've built our team of superstar goalkeepers. We've got Butland, but he's currently injured still. We've got Chet Kandanovic as centre-backs, Trapp and Yanez as the full-backs. We're going to replace Yanez, but we just don't have anyone yet. We've kept Navas in goal. We've got Loris as CDM, Shemaiku Castilla holding down the middle, Neuer as a centre attacking mid, and De Gea and Oblak up front. So we're ready to jump into the first game of the season, and we're coming up against Real Sociedad. Now, I'm not actually going to be playing these matches, we're just going to sim them just to keep it nice and easy. Now, I asked for your guys' selection on who we should be picking up for the bench. So you guys suggested Donnarumma, Lafont, Horn, and Heaton. So we've gone and made offers for all of those guys as well. Well, we actually got a penalty, and Castilla, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he missed the penalty. We actually could have scored. I mean, 2-1 would have been a pretty respectable halftime score, but instead we go down 4-0, and it's looking like we're going to take a massive defeat in our first game. Right, guys, so we're just about to jump into our second match of this. Now, firstly, the board are absolutely loving us. All of these huge signings we brought in, we've racked up the shirt sales, and we've made an absolute killing. So we've got that going for us at least. We've also managed to pick up 3 of the 4 players we wanted. So we've got Lafont, who we paid about 16 million for. We've got Donnarumma, who all we had to do was hand over Sergio Ramos for. Absolute bargain yet again. And Heaton, which I think we gave about 20 million for. We're still waiting to hear back from Horn at the moment, but I'm pretty confident that's going to go through because we did offer them Toni Kroos for him. Now, I completely forgot to just bring them into the team, but the team as it is looks absolutely incredible anyway. I've got a feeling that maybe we're due a goal in this second game. Maybe De Gea or Oblak can just slide one past. Schmeichel does get booked for us, so at least we know they're putting in the effort out there. They're making some reckless tackles. They're at least giving it their all. And 55 minutes in, we're only a goal down. Now, we actually have a chance of getting a point in this game. I feel like the only way we're going to score is going to be from a penalty or something. But even a 1-0 defeat is a pretty impressive result from this team. I'm pretty proud of the boys from that, actually. Right, guys, so we are on deadline day now. We've currently got 4 hours left. We've managed to snag Begovic, and we gave, I think it was 32 million that we offered for him. Yeah, it was 32 million. And we also managed to get Horn, and we just gave Kroos for him. So 2 absolute stills. And those 2 players pretty much complete our lineup for, what I want to say for the season, but I'd be absolutely shocked if we make it as far as Christmas, seeing as the chances of us scoring, let alone picking up a point in this league, are going to be extremely slim. Right, so we go into our third match of the season, and our team is looking super solid now. So as you can see, we've got Butland back from injury. I don't want to rush the young boy into anything, so we're going to keep him on the bench for the first game. All of our new players, well, most of our new players anyway, are also starting on the bench, with the exceptions of Donnarumma, who's come in at, I think we put him in left back, and Horn, who's taken up the centre midfield role. We actually get to half-time in this game, and we're still yet to concede. De Gea comes off. I have no idea who comes on because it's not showing us. But we do go down 1-0 in the 69th minute. And it's going to be another 1-0 defeat. But I feel like they put in a good effort yet again. And we're coming so close to some points that I think it's a matter of time until we score or we maybe get a 0-0 draw. Right, so we're straight into game number 4 in this one. I've got a lot of players asking me to play, but they just don't fit the style that we're going for. I mean, they're more of an outfield player, and we're looking for people that have got safe hands. They can control the box, and that's exactly what a goalkeeper gives us. Oh my god, De Gea actually scores for us. Okay, we go 1-0 up, but we do go 2-1 down within about 7 minutes. But De Gea has actually scored. I'm just so excited right now for him. I mean, we're going to get absolutely trashed in this game. We're already 3-1 down. Loris comes off God knows who again. We concede again. We lose 4-1. It's going to end, yeah, it ended 4-1. But we scored. De Gea is off the mark. And I've got a feeling that only better things can come now. Right, so as you can probably see at the top, we've got a 67 rating. And I'm pretty sure that the board are fairly unhappy with our 0 points from 4 games. But things are getting better. We've scored in the last game, so it's all going to turn around now. We're at home against Villarreal. We've got an absolutely stacked team. Butland's almost ready to play, so he might be coming on in the next game. We might change things up a bit. Personally, I feel like Navas is pretty weak in goal, and that's been the reason that we're losing. We're just conceding too much. So maybe it's time for a change. Maybe I'll bring Butland on in goal, and we'll keep our first clean sheet. Saying that, though, we are 60 minutes in, and we hadn't conceded. And obviously, as soon as I say that, Soriano scores, and we go 1-0 down in the 62nd minute, and it's our third 1-0 loss of the season. We are coming so close to that point. I can just feel it. Right, guys, so we're coming into game number 6. We are bang at the bottom of the table without a single point yet. We have made a couple of changes here. So firstly, I changed Neuer and Oblak around. I felt like Neuer's expertise and his experience that he's got in football might help him put a few away up front. We also brought Butland in goal, and from the looks of it, that might not have been the best decision because he's already conceded 2, and we're only just finished in the first half. On the flip side, though, we are playing away, and it's something that we're not used to. Boateng misses a penalty for them, but then he goes on to score a 4th goal, and we get absolutely trashed 4-0. Now, I've got a feeling we've got to be close to getting fired in this. We've got a 61 rating from the board, and I mean, it's Real Madrid, and we're 0 from 6. Not even 0 wins, we're 0 points from 6. On the flip side, De Heya has scored a goal, but we've got to be coming up to our last game. I mean, they can't live with a Real Madrid manager being this bad, surely. We're going to keep the team unchanged for our 7th game, though, and we're back at home. This is where we're most comfortable. This is where we put in our strongest performances. Lloris getting injured is going to affect our season because he's just been absolutely fantastic in midfield for us. He's been holding down the play. He's probably assisted the 1 goal we scored this season. I mean, we have no evidence of this, but Neuer, the new superstar striker that we just brought on up front, has equalised for us, and we are going to get our first point of the season. This is probably the best day in the managerial career of myself. We finished the game 1-0 with Neuer, the hero that earns us the first point of the season. Right, guys, so after that game, as you can see, the board are actually a lot happier with us. We've gone up from a 61 to a 62. I think they're starting to realise that the purchases like Neuer, they just take a while to fit into the team. And after 7 games, he's finally got into the rhythm and he's banged home his first goal. Now, we're going to leave the episode there. So we're 7 games into the season. I'm pretty sure we're going to be fired within a couple more games. Unless Neuer can keep up this fantastic performance, maybe De Gea can bag a few more for us. If you guys do like this series, then let me know by leaving a like. I know that it's not what I usually do on this channel, which is trading and investing, but it's nice to have a little break and do something a bit different for a change.